So a vivid memory of you. You jump out of the limo. You've got a stethoscope. Was that for Jen?
Yes, it was to show her that I was planning to go into the medical field. So I really wanted to set myself apart and show her that, hey, this is a part of me, something that I want to do. So I thought the stethoscope was a nice addition to show her that.
Yeah, it was awesome. And in that, you talk about getting the MCAT score that you didn't have it back then, but by now you've gotten it. So how'd you do?
I got my average score. So I can't be mad at that. And I just submitted my secondary applications, which is like the second part of applying to med school. So I'm just waiting to hear back from school to see if they want to interview me. So
No doubt they will. Awesome on that. Episode 2, you got one-on-one time with Jen at the end of the group date. And you mentioned your parents' loving relationship and how that impacts you and you're looking for love. And you mentioned that your dad, every time your mom would get in the car, your dad had the same song on. So we're dying to know, what was that song?
I thought, a lot of people have been asking me about this, and I've been getting back to them, but the song is "You Make Me Wanna" by Usher. And he, like I said, he played that every single time, and he still plays it to this day, by the way. So it's not just like a courtship moment. He still plays it to this day. So
That's awesome. Well, I know you're medically inclined. Are you also musically inclined? Can you break off a sample?
no, no, I cannot sing anything like that. But I'll try when I'm in the car, but I don't sing.
There you go. And also, we'll leave that for your dad if you do it.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 main men are left. You got Devin, Marcus, Jonathan. Who do you want her to end up with, and why?
All three of those guys are really, really cool guys that I had the pleasure of meeting in the house. So honestly, any one of them would be a great fit for Jen.
That's awesome. You are indeed the nice guy that you come across as. So that's awesome. Your quest for love, personally, what's next for you? Bachelor in Paradise? Could that be coming down the pipe?
If offered, I'd definitely consider it. I think the process does work, and so if offered, then I definitely would have to think about it for sure.
I would have to think you're uniquely curious about this. So, will you be watching Grant's season? And if so, watch Grant's season because
Yes, I will be watching Grand Season because he's just like the most genuine dude. He really just felt like a big brother to me in the house, and so I'm really excited to watch him. And everyone should tune in to watch Grand Season because that man exudes charm. I promise you guys will fall in love with this guy on TV. So make sure to tune in.
I mean, you're not without charm yourself. Like I know so many people, self included, that were rooting for you on this. Um, and I can't imagine that you have any beef to squash. But do you have a beef to squash? And Men Tell All. What will you be talking about?
I try to keep it cordial in the house. A lot of the drama that was in the house, I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna be part of this drama. I'm gonna, let them handle them. I'm not gonna try to input my 2 cents into the opinion because it's just not, why would I want to be involved in the drama, right? So I guess we'll just have to see what happens at the Men Tell All.
All right. And as we wrap it up, this is also being repurposed into a movie show where we talk about movies. So I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, what's your favorite movie of all time? What's the last movie you loved?
My favorite movie of all time. Oh, that is a good question. I think one that really just comes to mind a lot, I've watched it a lot of times, is Oblivion with Tom Cruise. I love all Tom Cruise movies. I love all the Mission Impossible movies. But the most recent movie that I loved was Deadpool and Wolverines. And I thought it was hilarious and just really picked up my day. So that one and those two for sure.